Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, and I've managed to hit the wrong button, so we're totally going into a new save here. I didn't want to come into a new save. Let's get out of there. I'm going to have to delete that at some point. There's going to be one called default in there. So hey guys, how's everybody doing out there? We're back playing some Kerbal Space Program. As I said, look, it's all the way down here now. We've got a default up there. Can I delete that? To be gone with you. Stream career. Hello, the video watchers. I hope you're doing okay out there. Oh, I had a feeling we were going to have some internet troubles today, and it turns out some internet troubles have arrived to... Okay, we have gone down. We have come back. The numbers are better this time, so hopefully that is better. I just completely reset my entire internet here. Let's see if that's done any better. If not, I'm going to reset the entire machine, so be prepared. Trying to get this stream up and running is definitely the way forwards here. I hope everybody's doing okay out there. If the last bit of recording got deleted, hey video watchers, how are you doing? We're going to start this game, and we are going to come on into the resume save. We've got some big stuff underway right now. Literally this very second, we've got an Eve mission waiting to go. Hey Cubic, how are you doing? Internet's right. What is going on? It was absolutely fine, and then suddenly I had a feeling something was going to go bad, and we got there. It came along, it slapped me in the face like a cold fish. Right, we've got two things that we want to send off. We've got an Eve Kerbal mission, and we've got a Eve. Let's see if we can find it down here. Where is the one known as? I wish we could. Can we set this? No, we can't sort this by alphabetical. This only ever sortable by... Oh, look, there is Evic. There we go. That's one of the ones we're sending. And then also, if we look down a little bit further, we've got an Eve return. Look at these two craft right here. Both of these are waiting to be sent. In fact, they're only a couple of days out from each other. Let's have a look at this one and see where we are at. Ooh, I got to send these straight away. The last thing that happened during the last stream was that an alarm went off. Oh man, look at this bad boy. An alarm went off and told us that we were in trouble, that we had to go. Look at that, Kerbin to Eve. We are a minute too late. I'm hoping that doesn't really actually mean anything. Okay, so quick tutorial. If you want to go to a planet lower down in the solar system from where you want to be, you need to go out the back. There we go. That's really all that I've got to say. Add this maneuver here, go forwards. Of course, as you are pushing upwards, it's going to look like the Apple Apps is going to be going off at a weird angle. But of course, as you get faster and faster, this bit here becomes straighter and straighter. And who knows, that might be the one that we're after. Ooh, it's getting close. We're nearly touching. I was kind of expecting a little white triangle to just pop up right there, you know? Why is this? Why is this? I'm not going to take it a second time. Like, literally, Kerbin to Eve, 1 minute. Why? Why is this so bad? We're just going to send it. We are just going to send it. If we can't get there like that, well, I don't know. Let's add a maneuver here. Descending node is like 2. Can we bring that up to 0? It's going to take a little bit of finagling. Let's move that over there. Click on that and then bring it back. Look at that. We got able to keep the number there this time. So now we should have an encounter literally right over there, right where our periaps is. I don't think that's right though, because if we have a look at where all our things line up here, isn't Eve supposed to be down here somewhere? Isn't that right? Has the Kerbal alarm clock once again for the second time messed us up? I think it might have. I'm not going to just fail this mission here though. We'll bring her in. Look, that is so. I couldn't imagine a further away point from the two. Are we just going to let it go, though? I think we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. We're going to put this into orbit. We are going to see how far away it can get. I mean, this is actually switch to. It shouldn't have been for this one. It should have been for the other craft. This guy has got the slow turns. Oh my god! Look, if we come down to, I can't see it here, but I am pushing sideways maximum. Why can't we see it? Where's the thing that does that? And let's bring it back. Now trying to slow down. We've got about 21 minutes to go, so I might jump across to the second craft as well. Maybe even, yeah, just kind of like trickle that in there. Beautiful. Let's create an alarm. What does this one do? I don't know what this button does. Does anyone know what that button does? Maybe we'll test it afterwards. I want to go maneuver. Maybe not. We're going to call this Evic goes. I mean, that's it. We're just gonna have that one for now. 20 minutes. All right. So let's come out to this and see what's going on for the rest of this. So Cubic, how you doing, mate? Are you enjoying the glorious future with the James Webb Space Telescope being in position? I assume you know that it is out there right now. Let's switch over to there. For those of you watching or listening later on, James Webb Space Telescope reached its orbit in the L2 Lagrange point out there. Wow, this is a totally different type of rocket, isn't it? All right, I'm down. Been having mocks this week. Just had physics. I literally today had what's called my Planet Earth exam. It's been good fun. Your mocks, though, that's they're important. They're not as important as the extras, but they are pretty important, mate. Do you feel like you did well? I feel like I've done well in the majority of my exams. Set as target, beautiful. I've passed all my modules. There is not a chance that I have not passed all of my modules. Add a maneuver here, but the question now is just how well have I done? I'm obviously after a first in all my stuff. I'm a big brain boy. I like to flex my big brain and show off. Basically, I like to show off something like this. This is going to be exactly the same. I'm really not impressed by the by the Kerbal alarm clock. I feel like every time I've tried to go to Eve, the alarm clock has absolutely done me over. Has done me for one, you know? Look at that. Look at that. Like, how am I supposed to make sure that we get to the right place when this is the type of approach that I've been promised? I mean, I'm blatantly going to have to make a third orbit down here, a third encounter, right at the ascending node, just because that's what we're going to do here. Let's push forwards. That's looking pretty good. What about the next one? Okay, so somewhere in between here. Obviously, I'm looking to go as fast as possible, so not that way then. Okay, that'd be bad, yo. Can we bring this in? Oh, there was lots of things that looked like they wanted to meet. Look, watch down there again. Oh, here we go. Can I move this? Watch those arrows. Somewhere here. There we go. All right, that's a big burn. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a big burn. I was kind of hoping not to have to do something like that, but we'll take it. We'll take it. That's going up more. Can we actually go the other way? Can we go down more? Because obviously we wanted to... Let's go this way. I want to be able to do this with as least fuel as possible. If I'm speeding up more, then that's not using little fuel. That's using more fuel. Yeah, like that. Beautiful. I'll take that one. I'm sure... Yeah, look at this... Whoop. Okay, that's good. That's good. We'll take that. I guess I'm just going to set a maneuver node up for the next one. Create alarm, maneuver. Lots of maneuver nodes today. Kerbal to Eve. Brilliant. Kerbals to Eve. That was maneuver, right? Not just a random one. Yeah, okay, that's good. What's this maneuver? This maneuver, if we go and switch to, is for our next asteroid capture. No, it's going to Minmus. Let's not lie to you guys here. We're not doing that. Oh, we are doing that. Oh, no. What's my Minmus craft doing? Wait. Okay, well, this is what I was saying it was. Okay, we need to rename that because that's rubbish. Can I edit? Okay, asteroid. Yeah. What do we call it? Correction burn, right? Correction. Okay, that's good. Let's apply that. Okay, great. So somewhere around Kerbin right now, there is a spacecraft drifting wildly. Does it have an engineer on it? I think it's got an engineer on it. It's on its way out to Minmus to try and put a... Is it repairing or is it putting? It's doing one of those two. It's either repairing or it's putting an aerial onto a different satellite out there. It's going to earn me a lot of money. Something like 500,000 roots. So I'm like, yes, I would like to do that, please. So if we scroll down here, Minmus repair craft and repair craft probe. I don't know. Look, this one's got a maneuver it missed. Did it truly miss one? I don't think it did. And what about you? What are you doing? Wow, you are back here. Should we see what this is doing? Let's go see what this is doing before we go and do anything else. Yeah, so a lot of the people on my course. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone with a cup of tea. I do apologise. Hey there, Landstrider. How are you doing? How are you? Wow, look, this is a thing we've got. Oh, it's a decoupler. Does anybody want a free source of energy? Let's just stick a couple of magnets to that and let it go, right? I mean, that's not how that works. Magnets provide friction, just like if you were dragging it across the floor. Just to say, the magnetic force is something that gives a force. I have dropped tea everywhere. I cannot believe the mess I've just made. I was trying to be all suave and do it quickly while I was just talking about stuff, and now I'm like grabbing the underwear that's behind me and mopping up stuff. Ugh, okay. So, elsewise, we have got a space center out here. So, yeah, as I say, I've just finished the last of this semester's exams. It was actually technically last semester. We're doing the autumn. But for some reason, they like to give you Christmas between the learning and the testing. I don't know why they want us to forget everything before we get into the exam hall. I don't understand why I couldn't have done it before Christmas. I've not done anything to help over Christmas. Maybe I should have. That is hot. Oh wow. Okay. Guess we'll be waiting. Okay. Down the bottom we've got the other U. Okay. So we'll have to figure out what to do with that at some point. Kerbal to Eve. Well, they just jumped to the vessel. We're ready to go. Let's do this. Hype. I was like, no, surely not already. But that's all we needed to do was just move around and do some stuff. So once again, the Kerbal alarm clock has absolutely screwed me over when it comes to going to Eve. If that's got to be a go, right? It almost definitely got to be a go. Any moment now, it's going to be turning. So if we scroll out here and have a look, like this is a really good escape trajectory. Like if we scroll out far enough to be able to see the orbit of Kerbin, we're coming almost directly out along that line. We're dropping down, we're reaching the other side, and it looks like there's an encounter. No, that's a second maneuver I've had to do to go around another time because the encounter we had was totally the opposite sides of the orbit. It seems that going down to Eve is almost always just completely the wrong way as far as the Kerbal alarm clock is concerned. Wow, that is quite the thing there. Let's see if we can do it. That is the test to see if you have enough self-discipline to retain a bunch of information that you only use to pass the test. I'm just going to agree with you there. Like it's a little bit weird. So we had what was called an open book exam because COVID and all the rest, right? We couldn't all just sit in an exam hall and do things as we normally would do, which I'm kind of happy for because of COVID and all the rest. Let's just open this and make sure we got some fuel up top here. Got to make sure we can come back. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so because we were doing our tests online, and so they give us an open book exam, which basically means we can take any material we want into, including our phone and like Googling stuff. So what is it we're trying to remember again? You know, we can Google stuff, which is a much more real life test, if you ask me, but I'm also a bit confused about it. Okay, is this stage going to do what I think it should do? Going to pop the fairing, going to drop that, and yeah, okay, boom. No, that always great when you're left looking at the wrong craft. We're going to bring that guy back home, hopefully. Can we swap over? Yeah, we're gonna try and bring that guy back home. This guy still has an awful lot of. Oh man. Oh, look how slow this is going. This is a lot of fuel. Okay. Does the fuel priorities tick down correctly? It does. All right. It's going to take a while. It's not a test of your knowledge. It's more a test of your Google foo. I mean, the test of the Google foo is really the test of people's skills nowadays, right? It's not so much because, like, being able to Google is fine. But if I was like, let's just pick one of the random questions out of my exam today. So we were given the mass of Callisto and how heavy some astronauts and their spaceship was, and we were asked how much fuel they would need to bring. Pretty standard delta V calculation. It's not the end of the world. We were given the escape velocity. Blah blah blah. The thing is, like, I challenge you guys to know what Google search to put in to find that. I actually had to go through a lot of my notes to find the right equation, which it turned out was really easy, but definitely one that I could have remembered. It was like the total mass divided by the mass of the rocket is the same as. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, so Yeah, it is a test of Google Foo, but at the same time, it's very much a test of if you know what words to put in there. I don't think we're going to do this in a single burn, if I'm to be honest with you people. This is the Poodle, right? Okay, so the fact that we've got such a small engine, definitely the reason behind that. I'm just going to park this over here for now. Maybe do that at the same time. That's cool, that's cool. Is our little friend back there? I wonder what... Oh, let's zoom in. Well, whilst this is just doing its burn, because let's be honest, we're not going to do anything with it now. If I don't really want to set it as my target, but we can follow this line round here. Okay, so when it gets to round here, I would like to be making a capture burn to come back. That's easy enough. That is easy enough. Perhaps we even want to set some sort of alarm for it in the future. The real question I've got now is, of course, we have now come past our periap. So we probably started our burn out here somewhere. We're going over that way. We've got a 4-minute burn to make. Oh, no, we've got a 7-minute burn to make. Wow. We're almost definitely going to be waiting for our next maneuver for this one, right? Almost definitely. Let's come up to our thing up here. Kerbal to Eve. I'm going to get rid of that one because we've done that one. If I'm not done burning in 10 minutes, we've definitely got to swap over to our other guys. Shall we speed up time here? Can I speed up time if I'm not hovering over? Yeah, if I'm not hovering over the alarm clock, I can. Wow, full red. I think I need to upgrade my my machine. What happened there? Well, no. What happened? I just saw a thing go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a thing that I don't do very often, but I didn't save before we got going, so I don't have a way of going back to it. So I have just crashed my game. Yes, indeed. Let's have full respect to everyone and everything here. That is the thing. Wow. Got messed up by the by the hardware bottleneck, I think. I think that's what happened there. I went up to ×2 to try and ease my way into the future a little bit more comfortably than we were doing so. And I think it ended up smashing inside itself. Interesting. But it turns out we've got a big burn, guys. We've got a big burn to be doing. But I can now, at this point, make those burns literally by the seat of my pants if I need to. Now that I know where we're going, I'm going to bring my periaps down on both of them. And then we make the inclination change on both of them. And there will be a capture burn to do down by Eve. But that's fine. That's fine. Long-term missioning. Be interesting to see where it's saved. My guess is that it's saved shortly before. Are we there? Are we loading? Shortly before I started that burn. Start game, resume. There is a third viewer out there who has not spoken yet. Hello, third viewer out there. Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you are well. I've found out the other two people watching are well, so this is good. Well, I assume Landstride as well. I didn't specifically ask. We just kind of got into a conversation there. Are you doing well, my friend? I sure hope so. Let's come down and the best way to do it would actually have a look at this. Kerbal to Eve. Yeah, we've got the maneuver nodes down. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's switch to bam. Hey, Ashay, how you doing? Yes, bam. See, there we go. Great, cool people out. Then suddenly everyone's there. Yeah, I hope you're good. We just had an explosion. I'm not about it, if I'm to be honest. So much so that I technically cheated. I don't know. Would people call this cheating? I would, in a very strict society, call that a cheat. I could definitely understand why some people would be like, nah, that's all right. As well as you can. I mean, can we ask any more than to be as well as we can be? That's the real question there. Actually, yes, I think we can. I think, like, just being human, we instinctively try to ask for more than what we can. You get me? I sure do hope so. I'm just going to press go at this point. I mean, I tried pushing the RCS on, but it turns out I didn't bring any. Wait, did we bring monoprop? No, I actually took it out. All right. Well, I mean, I suppose that's kind of smart. I was kind of expecting that. Okay, here we go. So now that we've got this fuel being saved here, that's more fuel to be saved. That's great. I kind of want to jump up to double speed again, but we all know that this is probably a bad idea. So yeah, the James Webb Space Telescope, it's the big science news at the moment, obviously. It has arrived at the L2 position. We're just going to ignore the noodle. I think we're just going to ignore the noodle. It's arrived at the L2 position, and I was watching some animations of it being out there. And I was mildly amazed at how big the halo orbit is. Okay, yeah, cool. Mildly amazed at how big the halo orbit was. So the L2 position. Well, let's talk about this while we're here. So the L2 position is out beyond Kerbin, right? It's over here somewhere. So you got the sun, you got Kerbin, and there's a point like out. Let's say where this unknown object is. It could be that distance. It could be a little bit more. Where the centrifugal force, yes, it really is actually a force. I mean, it's not, but you can count it as one. Counteracts, and also the pull of the gravity of the planet. But there's lots of different ways of looking at it. But there's a point out here somewhere where gravity kind of like balances out. You got these all trying to pull. You got the gravitational force trying to push you out, and all stuff like that, right? But its orbit, I was thinking it would like go around a tiny little orbit. I knew it was orbiting bigger than the surface of Earth, right? Because I knew it was being protected from the sun, and if it was like close enough to not need protecting, then it would be, it would be in the shadow, right? But it turns out that with this distance, say from here to here, the orbit is actually like huge, like bigger than this distance here goes out. So centrifugal force is a force similar to love is a force. Yeah, it's a convenient word we have put on in a very large amount of systems. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Can you explain centrifugal acceleration quickly? I had a question right today. Centrifugal acceleration is whatever acceleration is pointed towards the middle of the circle. Right, so there's something holding you in place. When you spin the bucket around, it's the top of the bucket. When you're turning a corner in the car, it's the grip of the road. And all of these are the centrifugal force. The real important thing is it points directly towards the center of the circle. If you want to get real tricksy, is it V over R squared or is it V times R squared? Let me grab out my notes that I was using this morning. Yeah, so like it's just a word that we use to describe that. No, I can't find my notes. For some reason I started doing my exam in this little scrappy notebook that I've got here, but didn't. Yeah, here we go. Centrifugal acceleration, sorry, not the centrifugal force. The centrifugal acceleration is R omega squared. I'm sure you know what I'm at. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean we're all there. So they gave us this sheet of equations, but man, the sheet of equations was so big. Like you couldn't just scan through it in time. We had to find the centrifugal acceleration of the ISS station. Thinking about it, you got it right. Yeah. It's close enough to 9.8. Yeah. Which is crazy to. Yeah. Except, I mean, if you've got the acceleration to get the force, all you have to do is divide by mass, right? I've just spilled all my tea everywhere again. I'm going through tea quick today, it turns out. Yeah, so the crazy thing. So let's talk about what Kubrick was talking about. He was saying he had to find out the value of G for the for the ISS, which would balance the centrifugal force because obviously gravity's pulling you down and stuff. But the real thing to take note of here is that the ISS has gravity. If the ISS was just to stop still, it would accelerate towards the floor, a ridiculous amount. The only reason that microgravity exists is because it's going around in an orbit, right? Yeah. So in my exam today, we were doing a potential future mission to I was about to call it Jupiter. So we were saying something like, the safe dose of radiation is like 100 rem. That's a huge overestimate, but it's a good place to start over, right? How long could you survive on the different planets, different moons of Jupiter? And Io, the one the closest, was like you had 42 minutes, something like that. It was a very small amount. Europa, the next one out, 4 minutes, and then from the next two, just having your spaceship around you was good enough for it to be like forever. Yeah, I could waffle on about this all day. So someone give me something else to talk about, so we'll just carry on talking about gravities and stuff. I'm not sure whether I'm just going to carry on pushing, or whether I'm gonna wait for the next one. Yes, I have no idea what you're saying there. I don't know if that's a translate or a backwards or a what. Let's try to detect language and see what you say. What is the language you used? Hello, Turkish guy. Space is the fun part of science. It's true. How do I reply to this guy and be like, English? We speak English. Mainly because we don't like having to Google Translate everything, and we're lazy. That's literally it, because I'm lazy. Space is definitely the fun part of science. Space, particle physics, and medicine. So we're around do a second burn. Yeah, I'm feeling that as well. Should we leave it here? 7 minutes. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here. Look how far away it's getting. Okay, X. Ba-bum. We'll just leave that set like that. I kind of want to jump to another craft. I'm a little bit worried that when I do so, the maneuver node's going to reset. But let's do it anyway. We can always do that. Particles do, but lots to remember. I mean. Yes, but no. Particle physics is pretty much just remembering that quarks are a third electric charge. And then from there, you can pretty much build everything up together. Oh, this guy's spinning. He be spinning. Add an orbit to my node. Yeah. I will get back to that. Add maneuver. Let's bring this guy in. Hopefully. Oh, he doesn't have the fuel. Oh, wait. I know why it says he doesn't have the fuel. Hold up. We could do this. Hold up. No, I'm not going to say that. I can't reach. Okay. V. There we go. We've got ourselves into a camera mode that is synchronous with the spacecraft here, so we can come in. Pop. Okay, so yes, we've got the fuel. We had questions on mesons and bosons, and I didn't remember what that was. So a boson is things with quarks, and mesons are the other way around. Mesons are things with quarks, and bosons are the force carriers. Something like that. It's one of those two anyway. That was last year's stuff for me. Always happy to talk particle physics. Can we? Oh. Can I get this cross over there? I would really appreciate if we could land, yes, pretty close to the KSC. I don't think that's going to come in anywhere near as good as what we've got it there. But oh, no, we're going to be out of fuel if that happens. But that's fine. Create an alarm. Maneuver. Bring drone home. Okay. So is a pi on a meson? Yes, as far as I'm aware. Swear, do Google Translation right so I can translate in chat your Turkish regard. Yeah, well, welcome, mate. Welcome. Ridvan? Well, always nice. Always nice. There's one mark, you got 50-50 chance. Yeah, so my secret to my exams is to be reading stuff right up until the moment I walk into the exam. All right, I don't. Why are we dead? Why is this? Oh. That could be worse than it was. So let's go back. Return to this. Jump forwards one. What else were we doing in our exam today? Things like if how to word this? If a mountain is such and such height on Earth, what height would it be on somewhere that weighs more than Earth? It was on a planet weighing 6,000 kilos, 600,000 kilos, or whatever Earth weighed. How much would a mountain grow to? Yeah, so something like that. Very, very exact there. Very exact. I want this to get back to touching like that. Is that the setup I had? You know what? I'm just gonna kill this one. We'll do this one later, and we'll do this one later. I know where I'm going, so that's all good. What I do want to do is make sure that is set as target, and this 10. All right, yeah, good. Amazing rocket. It's little creepy. Please write your answers in chat. Well, it's a bit hard to type all the time. I'm actually going to write that, but it's a bit hard to type all the time. Can I? Okay, let's put that. I was preparing for exams to make sure I'm a deep sleep at my desk during any critical lectures, so the information will be absorbed into your subconscious. Good plan. I was talking to so obviously we've got a Discord for all the physics students, and the number of people who had just completely missed all the lectures was relatively shocking. Obviously, they were coming into the Discord to see if they could steal some answers off us, and I was kind of okay to pass some words of wisdom along, being like, I'm fairly sure you needed to have learned this. Things like that. Okay, is this good? Is that good? I think that's good. Okay, now I want to zoom in a lot. No, not that one. This one, zoom in a lot. You don't understand anything. Oh, that is a shame. Unfortunately, this is very much an English stream. Okay, Evic. I need to create the. Yeah, unfortunately, like, does YouTube have auto captions? I should imagine it's just doing British, actually. English. British, low. Okay, that good? I think that's good. That one's going to get its way down there. We got an encounter. That's good. That's good. So now we're going to switch to this other one. Auto captions are currently disabled. Is that something I can change here? I think it's because I'm on super low latency. That's probably why. I like the low latency because I like to talk to people. Well, that's a shame. Very good. Thank you. Okay, great. I mean, I try. I really do. Like, I don't want anybody to be left out because of like accident of birth or whatever. Just because you happen to have been born somewhere. It's like I don't discriminate against my American friends. So. If I was going to discriminate against anybody. Okay, that's about where we want to be, right? That's about where we want to be. Let's scroll. We are going to Eve today. Also fixing a. I didn't start time warping and disappeared, did I? Also fixing a satellite at Minmus. Okay. There we go. That's that. Give some words and then go like that. Okay, this should be a fairly good craft. All we've got here is a little robot. It's doing its thing. Let's extend one of those. And maybe extend this one over here as well. 24 seconds to go. 20. Nice. Times are ticking down. Times are ticking down. 12, 11, 10. Countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Nice. I have no idea how long we got burned for. Oh, no, wrong button. Alright, that's cool. Okay, are any of these coming home? I don't think they are. This might seem to paid attention in class. I was able to score above 100 because American teachers are compelled to hand out tons of extra credit. Really nice. Man, I wish we had things like that. Man, I would get all the extra credit off my tutors. And relatively attractive, you know. I know how to get extra credit. Which one am I looking at here? Is this one? Is this one? Okay. Let's open this. What do we even have in here? They've all got, yeah. Do any of them have fuel being saved though? Dang. Okay, we'll attack these with some extra thing. Why didn't they have any fuel? It's very nice, but the atmosphere there can be very troubled. Thank you for atmosphere. Warning, but I have blown up there 3 times already. Yeah, big smiles. Alright, I didn't want to do this. Oh no, we're stuck here. We're stuck here. You guys, Evic, switch to. They have to do everything to make it look good, like they are doing a good job when the public is presented the statistics. Yeah. So we have something kind of similar here. So I personally think it's the wrong way round, but I'm gonna so the schools that do well get more money. I think that is totally wrong, right? Surely the schools that are doing well don't need the money. But anyway, whatever. So tutors are not compelled, but encouraged, shall we say encouraged, to make their statistics look as good as possible. And so, yeah, they're always trying to give you marks, but we very rarely get extra. If we could get the over 100%, I would be a happy boy. My main goal during this year is to try and get over 75%, because that's what's called a first. And I'm aiming for that. Extra study sessions, get the stats up. We just sign in and go do board games. So we did have extra study, but it was to extra study because obviously we got yon exams. Got yon exams. Okay, so that's Evic. I want to create alarm and be like, hey, can we have an Evic correction? Okay, that. Good. Asteroid correction. But so what happened to my Minmus repair craft? Let's ask the real questions here. Eve return ship somewhere. This one? No, damaged satellite. No, not you. You? Minmus repair craft. Let's go see what's going on here. We left that. It's probably about money and stats now. Yeah, I mean, yes. The thing is, it's kind of our own fault. Because we want to see evidence all the time. And we can't just go... People can't just be like, yeah, we did it. It's all right. Because nobody would ever just believe that, right? You know? Yeah, there's definitely It's definitely an interesting situation we have put ourselves into. School literally target and expel the worst academic performances. Yes, yeah, this is something that I have seen, which is a real shame. Thankfully, when we get up to university level where I'm at, which the whole college university thing, I know that's different between America and here. So I'm afraid I don't know exactly how to lay that one down. So yeah, we actually set and ready to meet up here. Doesn't look like, yeah, no, we are. We're set and ready to meet. Okay. Add, create an alarm. I just didn't put this down. This is Minmus pair. Okay, cool. Right. So now everything should be all lined up. Kerbal T. Switch 2. Let's watch this go. You're older than me, so if I say bother, would it be a problem? Brother? No, brother. Now you can call me what you like, comma, within reason. Public enforced education needs to be abolished. Unfortunately, the public is paying for it. And again, this is kind of I think this is a UK American difference. So America is America. Let's say it properly this time because I'm actually engaging in proper conversation now. America is very personally. It's all about personal responsibility, and we can argue about the times when that falls down and stuff like that. But it's why you guys argue about taxes and such so much. Whereas over here, we're quite happy. Not for the state to look after us, but for the state to make joint decisions for us, things like that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, at least that's been my observation. Obviously, I'm just a guy who's only ever been to Florida once. So and that was a long time ago, and all I can remember was it's hot in the evening. So. Well, to Disneyland, of course. Right, are we waiting for anything here, or can we just hit go? I think we can just hit go. Hey, look at these guys. They're off. Say bye-bye. Evic probe, Evic. What's the Evic probe? Oh, that's the... Oh, man, that's all my space junk. Oh, that's all my space junk. Wow, that's gone never to be seen again, I suppose. I don't like the fact that we're having trouble connecting over such distances. Auto warp cancelled. Oh, we're coming in. We're coming in hot. Probably reckon one golden on one rule, golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rule. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So he who has the gold also can buy the people with the guns, right? Situation, bro. Okay, close. Unfortunately, right now I have plans for this stream. But maybe next time. I think compulsory, this is from Cubic, I think compulsory education until 18 is good. There's too many people nowadays just seeing the title of something like an internet post and claim it as fact. They need to... Yeah, so, I mean, we're all relatively guilty of just reading the headline, right? I know I am many times, especially if it like agrees with my preconceived what's the word I'm looking for here, notions, you know, the things that I believed anyway. If something comes along and is like, people who love money live less time because it makes them sad, right? If that popped up, I'd be like, yes, of course, but like, who knows, people with money probably live longer because they have access to decent healthcare, you know, like but I would definitely claim one is true over the other just because I read the headline, right? Look at how much distance we got. And that's a result of the enforced education system. Yeah. Yeah, so the problem is we've got this education system that treats everybody the same. As much as I want to believe that everybody is the same, we're not all the same. We all have different life stories that has led us to prefer things in different ways. That's probably the best way to say it, right? But we act like everybody's an academic, and like, whilst for me that's great, I can sit there and churn out equations and read books and stuff. I know for a lot of people that's not. Talk about Bluetooth radiators with microwaves will kill you 5G. Dude, yes. Yeah, no, I definitely feel you there, mate. I definitely feel you there. It more hurts that, like, this information is freely available to anybody who wants it, right? Like, there's nothing that I've gone and learned at university that I couldn't learn from the internet. Now, it's been much easier having someone give me the stuff in the right order. Having stuff in the right order is very important. And I really can't sing the praises enough of my professors for guiding me through it, right? But you can disprove almost anything, right? I suppose that's the problem. Is on the internet, there's someone proving or disproving whatever, all right? I blame. I also blame the angry scientists for this. People like Richard Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, you know, the guys who are like atheism plebs, you know, those type of people. They've been so strong about it that they've put the middle ground off, right? It's the same way that evangelicals would put the normal person off, right? Is this Kerbaled? Is this my Kerbaled mission? So, yeah, this is my Kerbal mission. Trust is a problem when so many people learn younger and younger that the parent and the adults around them are lying to them constantly. That's something that I have forever had a problem with. So a lot of people around me have children. I'm of that age where, you know, a lot of people around me have kids, and fair enough. Starts with Santa Claus and Tooth Fairy. Cool. I don't think anybody's going to argue about that. That's a nice little fun thing, but it sets the wrong precedent of like you just lie to your kids to say that you know best, right? When a lot of times you really don't. Yeah. Anyway, right, Minmus repair. Let's switch to that craft. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, trust is a real problem. Never lie to a child. But exactly. Yeah, I am down. I am down. Like, I'm not, like I say, I am not going to get up in arms about Santa Claus or Tooth Fairy or whatever, right? But if someone asked my opinion, I'd probably be like, yeah, maybe not the ideal way of doing it. You know, like. Okay, let's see what's going on here. It's a busy place, Minmus. Busy place. Fairly sure we had an encounter here somewhere. We have no encounters anywhere. Can we? I want to get rid of it. Can we delete it, please? I've clicked it 3 times now. There we go. Okay, so we got like an ascending node, 19 degrees. Let's add a maneuver. Let's just bring this in. Let's make this just touch. Like that. All right. Ooh. It's not terrible, is it? I bet I could just kind of swing these around some way. Mew's in the wrong place now. Okay. 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 Maybe not like that. wouldn't mind doing that though. All right, we're just having a little play, see what we get. So the reason that I was coming just inside the orbit is so that we can then do a. There we go, over there. This ascending node business. Gonna be weird, but I'm gonna take it. Oh, bit more in. I want to get the ascending node at my Apple apps. I don't know why, but that's what I'm gonna do. It feels better. like that. Does that feel better to you guys? It feels better to me, and then I can come in and do my maneuver here, line up and get it right. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this Minmus repair, and we're gonna jump to it. There's Minmus. Is that Minmus? It looks like Minmus. Great. Very passionate about that stuff. I had a hard time remembering most people and their kids have to fight the desire to strangle them and shout in their face, you're doing it wrong. You're making a serial killer. Yeah. That's nice. Sometimes thinking AI should run everything, but I also agree with efficiency over most anything. Yeah, there's definitely a line where efficiency, because we're human, doesn't matter anymore. You know. Yeah, I don't think. Okay, as a bit of a leftist bleeding heart idea, I think that's what we call them. Things like how we care for our meat animals, right? I really feel like our drive for efficiency there has led to some pretty horrendous stuff. Things that I would not agree with, apart from I don't want to pay 5 or 6 times the amount to eat. You know, that's what it would cost to go over. So, yeah, it's tough. I would much rather we had a different way of doing things there. But again, the different way just costs so much. Can't you see that giving them diabetes? How I didn't end up with diabetes? Like my mum tried. She was only like, you can only have one like chocolate biscuit a day or something like that. Then the moment I left, like 18, I was just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. How I've not given myself diabetes from that point onwards. I will never know. All right, time to line up. Oh, look how good that is. Can we get just a little bit better? There must be one of these. Oh, yes. We can make this happen. Yeah. Something like that. What's that intersect there? 11 kilometers at 9 meters per second. Doing it. Quality first, efficiency second, but extremely close second. Yeah, that's it. It's so I've definitely got to the age now where I'm willing to pay more money for things like sweets to eat a lesser amount, because they're like much higher quality and stuff like that. Maybe sweets is the bad option, because at the same time I do go and buy the cheapest chocolate possible just so I can eat like entire bars of the stuff. Making full use of the alarm clock today. This is good. Do you like co-op salt and vinegar, Chris? Like the big blue... So salt and vinegar is a flavour that I've had a very interesting relationship. So as a kid, I used to absolutely devour salt, not salty, vinegary crisps, right? I used to love that sharpness. But as I've got older, that sharpness has dropped further and further away from me. So right now I would tell you that no, I don't like the salt and vinegar crisp, but I used to. Yeah, so Landstrider's bringing up a good point here about paying more for higher quality items. So if you buy an appliance that's 50%, that's worth 50% more of the money, but you use it 500% longer, you've on balance made the money, right? It's the whole like poor tax scenario, right? The first place I encountered it was reading a bit of Terry Pratchett, and people having to buy cheaper shoes wore through them quicker, so they have to get them replaced quicker, so they end up paying more, and that's why like rich people would only pay once for a set of shoes. Yeah. This 10% salt and vinegar, and I literally eat 2 packets a week of them, 300 grams. Ooh, mate. Yeah, what's that fat content? Expensive taste for snacks. Yeah, I bet, mate. I bet. That sounds expensive. Okay, so our craft just jumped up to there. We're trying to get to this guy, if you weren't aware. We're trying to get to this guy over here. Yellow circle. It broke or something like that, and we had to send an engineer to go make some money. Not that one. Oh, we're attaching. Please tell me I've got it. No. Oh, I thought I did a Land Strider and not brought the right part. Okay, here we go. I was like, no, if anything, please. I literally watched Land Strider do this at the weekend. Was it this weekend? It might have been last weekend. I have been so busy at the weekends recently. I have not been able to keep up. Minmus repair. Okay, here we go. 26 seconds to go. We all make those mistakes, mate. I wouldn't worry about it. It was more of like, and I should have been prompted to remember about it. Or was it just this last one? All right, great. Ooh, I keep hitting my microphone. I've got to put stuff away for it. So I spent last weekend rearranging my desk to try and give myself a little bit more room here, which obviously has meant I've got like sort of more room spread out amongst the desk, but it's really not great like individually. So, which way do you reckon we go? Let's go radial out and see. Don't forget, it did actually turn out to be the right part. It's true. That was a little unfair of me. I just thought I'd be funny. Okay, where's my intersect? This one's the intersect here. Look. Ooh, that totally didn't go the way I expected it to. Okay, that's fine. You did get it completed in the end. Oh, great. No, that's the wrong way. So we'll take the 6. We'll take the 6. Right, now is there a way of going intercept? Is that a thing that we can do? No, does it tell us how far? T- 4 days, 1 hour. Okay, manual alarm. 4 days, 1 hour. It says 27, so we're going to go 25. Right? Is that good? I think that's good. Should actually only bring us down to here. Let's do this. Let's go warp here and see what it does. We're here. Where's Minmus? There it is. Oh look, there's Kerbal in the moon. Oh, that's great. Bloop. Auto warp cancelled. Wait, why have you cancelled my auto warp? Let's just stop warp quickly. Took me a second to process what that actually meant. Surface target. Nice. A KSP question I might be able to help with. Well, hopefully. I am a small bit of a self-proclaimed KSP expert. I don't know if I am actually an expert, but I go around the internet telling people I am. It's always hard to know whether you are or not. I mean, I think I've got the hours now to kind of back up my claim, but who knows? What we got there? 5. Brilliant. How much extra radius does a heat shell provide over its liftest radius, as any? I've actually wondered this myself. You're true to ask that question, because I have noticed if I put a 2-meter heat shield down, it will protect like these. Oh, hello. One of you again. Report. Let's just go with the report this time. Bam. Get out of there. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't. But there's like a cone coming out. Is that a thing? So I think you're kind of protected on a like an angle. But I've never really put it to the test. I've never really put it to the test. I'm actually going to pull up a thing here. KSP wiki. Heat shield. Not shills. Okay. So they say on the wiki that protrusions are not protected, but I'm sure I've seen it. I'm sure I've seen extra protection, right? Because I know what you're asking. Oh, hello, we got stuff around Juna. Oh, we do actually have a dress. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, Jewel got updated. We really should go to Jewel at some point. Yeah, like Plasma makes a cone behind it and the safe zones get wider the further back. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, yes. Oh, I'm getting complaints. No, that's okay. I feel like it might be that, but might be a bit of misconception. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go test it. Manual alarm was for this, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we go test it at some point. Let's meet up here. Let's make this a thing, and then we'll go hit Sandbox for a sec and see if we can answer that particular question. Yeah, I mean, literally all I'm going to do is have a fuel tank with some sort of pointing, put a heat shield on it, and then run a bunch of solar panels up the side or something like that. The slowest drift. Okay, all right. This is too slow. Let's go faster. Oh my gosh. There's safety, and then there's waiting 2 weeks. Do this, yes. We'll just leave this spinning like this. Why not, hey? What could go wrong with that? Solar on the side. Yeah. I think that's probably going to be the... Because, like, solar is the easiest to blow up part, right? I feel so. I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Let's turn this up that way around. I never know which door is the out hatch on this. Maybe one day I'll learn, but right now it's not that day, it turns out. Right now is not that day. Okay, we are coming in pretty hard, pretty fast. 10 meters per second, 300 meters to go. It's about a 30-second wait. I never really know what to talk about during this particular time. Tape it out, see if back further is a safe... the safe zone is wider further back. Yeah, I get you. Okay, how close do I actually have to be here? .9 meters per second drift. Okay, let's get our boy out here. One of these, open it up, and then try and look at where we're going. Up. No, that's action sets. I know what I'm pressing. That one. Is that attached? Is this attached? There we go, we got it. Had to click wildly on the way past, but we got it. We did it, boys. Okay, that should now be... Ta-da! That earned me a lot of money. That was like a lot of money. Right, let's go home. That's literally it. That's all I got to be doing out here. That is all I got to be doing out here. Can we? Oh, this is Minmus, not Kerbal. Lol. So I literally just want to leave here. Warp. No. Add a maneuver. Away we go. Oh, that's too strong. Too strong. There we go. Again, just a little too strong. Kind of hard not to end up with too strong an orbit at this sort of angle, though. Let's go. Let me see Kerbin. Okay. Let's swap to the maneuver here. Please no. I want to look at my periaps. I want to swap to the maneuver. I want to graphically interface with it. 49? I think 49 sounds good. Do you see the money you got from the last card? I did not, unfortunately. The advance, yes, you had something like a 4 million advance or something like that, right? Yeah, I saw that. That was really good. That was like really good. How far do we have till this burn? 1 day. How far do we have till other burns? 42 days. Okay, let's just whip our way around there. Don't want target anymore. I want orbit. We'll probably go in prograde, right? That's all I did was push the prograde. Push the prograde. Yeah. That guy down there, goodbye. So we've now got like just this weird relay satellite there. Just sat there doing its thing. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, actually, it took a little bit longer to burn than I thought it would. I was kind of expecting this to like press full go. Wait, let's make sure. Yeah, push full go, push pull grow if you want. I mean, and it to be just done immediately. But it turns out no. Okay, what have we got here? That's a periaps of 156. Bring it down to 40 odd. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is 7 days. I probably want to set an alarm for 6 days. No, that's 4. 6 days, and how many hours is it to a day here? It's like 5 hours, right? Let's add that alarm and see how that does. All right, cool. What do I need to do to rename the Kerbals in your save? You need to go to your persistent.save. You need to open that up and search for the Kerbal's name and just rename that bit in there. I think that's all you need to do. Yeah, make a copy of the persistent just in case. So you go to your squad folder, in there's the saves somewhere. I'm sure you can find it. It's the named save for your file, right? And just literally just open it up with Notepad. And there's like a JSON. It's actually an XLS, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever file name it is. It's a file structure that you should recognize, I hope. Okay, which way are we coming in? Are we coming in this way? If I warp here, are we going to suddenly end up like falling down? Yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, great. Oh, the comms! I love that. I think that's so cool. Oh, what is this? Wait, hold up. Oh, it's an unknown. It's a tiny. I'm not sure if I'm that bothered. Like we're totally not gonna be able to get it in this 1 day, right? Oh, look, there's another one. How are they all just like coming in through space all of a sudden? Oh, I kind of want to. What is this one? There's a C. I needed a C. Oh no, we're looking at the wrong thing anyway. Elu Minmus Repaircraft. Okay, so this guy. Let's turn that back down. As much as I love it, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. We're gonna land this guy. We're gonna go to sandbox. Let's do this. Because hopefully this is just nice, easy landing. Nice, easy landing. Easy, bro. Easy. 96. I suppose I want to be pointed. No SAS. Are we out of power? We're out of power. Okay, well, I was going to try and point backwards, but I guess we'll just let ourselves flop around and do whatever. We've got 20 ablators. That's actually on this, right? Yeah, 20 ablators. So it should be fine. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Coming in at 3.2 kilometers a second. Oh, that's actually not going to be too bad. Okay, we're taking aerodynamic approach to this. Yeah, my favorite re-entry camera, has to be said. Has to be. It doesn't have to be. I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah, I remember renaming Kerbals in the past, so I think that's how you do it. Nowadays, I just create the mission with the Kerbals, but it's a bit hard when you've already got a mission out there, I know. I mean, things are getting warm. Things are getting warm. I don't think it's going to get too much, though. We could burn off a little bit of fuel here, but I don't feel like we need it. Whereabouts are we? We are dark side of Kerbin? I have no idea. Oh, look. Oh, I bet we could... From here, well, so this second line here is the one we're going to end up on. I bet we could mess with the orbit just a little bit to be able to get us to land somewhere around there. I sure hope so. That's extra money if I do it. We are past... No, we're not past our power-ups yet. We could be soon, though. Let's speed up time and see how this works out. Copy persistent file, rename the extension to back, and edit the back file where you have the client open to see the names. Close the client, sort the file extensions, and play the edited file. Yeah. Good luck, mate. That sounds perfect. That sounds exactly like it. Okay, we're about to come out the other side. I just want to make this one a safe. Oh, look, we're at reds again. Ooh. Don't like reds. Don't like reds at all. It's because of all the rubbish, and in some cases, literal rubbish I've got around my plane. 70, 80, 90. I got way over 100 things in orbit here. Way over 100 things. Okay, so at the equatorial, I want to add a maneuver. I want to pull that up. Do we have the... No, we do not have the fuel to do that. The red line is where we run out of fuel. So is that the closest I can get? That looks like the closest I can get. Let's try bringing it back a bit. Does that change anything? No, if anything, that makes it all more awkward. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna land as close as possible. Am I now spinning wildly outside of the atmosphere? I am. Okay, let's let that continue to spin. I love this. Like the sunrise, the misty atmosphere, the tumbling spacecraft, an enemy being like, "Oh no, I'm gonna." Blah, blah. You should use the YouTube editor to make that info a short. Oh, what? How to change the? I could even just do a short, right? Even just do a one. Okay, estimated burn time, 19 seconds until we're out of fuel. We got 40 seconds to go. Go. Just burn out all that fuel. Normal? Yes, normal. I'm normal. It's my favorite joke in Kerbal. It's like, no, I'm really normal. Please. Bop. Oh man, what is this? What? There was nothing like. Oh, okay, fine. Fine. Let down by the computer again. So, like, whenever I question the computer, whenever I'm like, ooh, maybe I should double check this, let's make some rough estimations and stuff, it's spot on. You know it. Every time I check. Whenever I'm like, the computer never lets me down. Actually, you know what? Kerbal shorts are probably the plan. I could totally teach people to orbit, teach people to rendezvous, explain delta V calculations. maybe we won't do that one. But yeah, there is a bunch of stuff I could be doing. It's that mobile formatting that I'm just a bit like, who does that though? Let's swap these around so we can pop the parachutes when we are at appropriate height. Spin, spin. Because, like, look at this, right? Surely, like, if I just turn that up, these are going to get hot. Oh, they're not going to get hot. Okay. Yeah, I definitely have some things I would like to test as well. I mean, that would be one of them. Like, that would be a short, right? My mate totally thought that the heat shields gave you extra than what was listed. So we decided to do some tests. I should probably do it in a proper British accent. Me and a friend were totally... If you go viral, I benefit. It's true. That is true. If either of us do well, the other benefits. We're quite intertwined channels. So I'm all about that. I don't do enough stuff with Whisper, actually. So someone else I've been meaning to do a lot of stuff with. I don't have many girl aspects on my channel, right? I can totally understand why my channel mainly appeals to the let's say 20-year-old man physics student. they're really the ones that find my channel, right? At least that's always what I feel like my demographic is. Definitely now with going to university. I know it's all right, Cubit. That was the general feel, right? The general feel. She's on a hard break after it. Yeah, I heard about that actually. And the thing is, Whisper was hitting gaming really hard anyway. Like, really hard anyway. So, suddenly having a whole load of grief in your life is not amazing. Because you've got to be chipper. You've got to be chipper, right? And if you can't keep a smile on your face, it's hard to keep a smile on your face. Yeah. Okay, we're going to land. Let's hit the land. Oh, wait, slowly hit the land. Well, I mean, we hit the water, right? But it's like a landing. Splish. Okay, we did. Oh, we got some data. Well, I didn't think that was gonna be a thing. I was kind of hoping we'd get a little bit more money than what we got there. That's 80 days in Kerbin, more than 80 Kerbin days. Sorry, spent on a single mission. Can we read more there? And look, there's an and that we can't get past. Awarded for EVA in zero atmosphere around Minmus. Yes. First Minmus orbital EVA, awarded for being the first. There's no way that was my first EVA around Minmus. It turns out it was, but that's crazy. That is crazy. 34 days. That's time to wait. That is time to wait. Let's have a look at our archives. I want to know what we got. What? Yeah, look at that. Best part, 500,000 credits there. That was good. As opposed to this other one. Oh, that was a lot of money as well. Okay, that's good. That's good. Like most of these are like 20 grand. Did we cancel any? Nope. Did we fail any? Oh, look at 100% achievement so far. Oh, I'm about it. I'm about it. We're just going to ignore this mission and that mission. Those are the two missions that I've been like, This one, accepted, year 1, day 325. Let's just call it year 2, right? Exactly on year 2. We're currently year 6. I mean, we're a little bit out of date there. She's still running a kick-ass Minecraft server too, in fact, public and create above and beyond. Okay, I did see she was doing a vanilla server. I was tempted, but unfortunately with my hugely limited schedule at the moment, I would practically have to like stop streaming to do it or something like that. So yeah, no, totally. I am fairly sure, and I don't want to sound too big-headed about this, but I'm fairly sure if anybody that I spoke to was running a server at any point, and I was just like, "Hey, can I come and join in?" Most people would say yes. You know, I like to think that I'm generally an easy bloke to get along with. We're going to Sandbox, by the way. Let's go to Sandbox. I'm generally an easy guy to get along with. I've not actually played Crate, like not since it even first came out. I saw the first videos coming out like a year ago. You know, some guy being like, "Oh, I've got this new thing that I've been working on." Studio streams. Let's go with streams. Stream sounds like a good one here. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't hang around with anybody that I wouldn't just invite randomly to anything, and I wouldn't expect anybody to be hanging around with me if that, you know. I have a high bar of friendship, and I like to think that I also do that. Needs to do a reaction vid or a stream on the weekend. I could possibly do a stream on the weekend. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, I'm just going to do this to begin with. We're going to do that. I'm going to put a... Where is it? 2.5... No, maybe not. 1 meter? Okay, like this. And then we're going to go electrical. Just going to go with all of them. We're just going to go up like this. Oh, let's click that one. Something like... So, then I'm going to grab these, and because I'm feeling confident, I'm going to offset these out a bit. Because I just feel like maybe... I'm going to even do it down here as well, so we can watch them blow up separately, right? Bam. Let's see what that does, right? Let's see what that does. Tiny little engines, just so we can move around. Okay, is there anything else we need here? Not really. We're just going to throw him in there. Give you that one. Launch. What do I use for my thumbnails? GIMP. Yes. Yeah, totally. I mean, do I not sound like a guy who makes use of GIMP? F12, bring up the cheats. Set orbit, Kerbin. I mean, we're just going to fill this with 9s. I don't know how far it will put me in there. Am I in Kerbin orbit? No, I'm not. Okay. Yes, I am. Okay. Is this as far out as I go? It looks like all the 9s. Let's try it. Let's try it. Retrograde. All right, Monsieur Jebediah. There's no orbital parameter. Oh wait, which one is it? Is this one? No, this one. Yeah. Okay, periapsis. We're going to bring the periapsis down to like 10. Oh, awesome. Yes, totally. Okay, let's bring this down. Oh, we're at millions. Wow, this one's loud. I'm just gonna bring this out. Like my headphone. That was headphone loud. Oh, periapsis has gone too far. I've gone too far. Who'd have thought? Doesn't seem like me to ever go too far. All right, let's like literally as I say, 10 kilometers. Let's see what we can deal with this. Smash into the surface of the planet at like 4 kilometers per second or something. 11 kilometers sounds good to me. Does that sound good? Look at this drop. Look at this drop. Right, where are I? Is it over there? Look, there it is. There's Kerbin over there. Is that Minmus? Yeah, there's Minmus. There's the Mun. Oh, just pixels, my friends. Just pixels. Oh, look, Moho. The problem with Moho is this is probably going behind the sun, but it kind of blocks off the light. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Let's have a look. Where is Moho? Is it in front? No, look, it's behind. It's behind. Why are you doing this? In fact, it's going the other way. It's going that way. Yeah, I'm watching. It's got to be my movement, right? Probably. Ooh. Oh, let's go fast. Okay, we're good. I want to go retrograde. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. What could go wrong? So many asteroids. Hey Monkey, welcome back. How are you doing? We are in Sandbox right now. I really have to point out we are in Sandbox now. Landstrider asked me a question earlier on that I was not 100% sure of. He was asking if the ablative heat shields down here provide any protection beyond the small radius here. You know, like that. Any of these going to blow up? I think is the question that we're asking here. So I have placed a bunch of easily explodable items all along the side of this craft. We are surface retrograde. The reason we're going surface rather than orbital is because then it's relative to the air stream. I think that's right. And we're just looking to see what explodes. This is I don't know. This is a demonstration. This isn't a scientific test. If it was a scientific test, I'd be trying to disprove stuff. We're saying it doesn't, but we're going to find out. I mean, you are a man who goes by the word. I know. I mean, we also went to look it up in the what's the word I'm looking for? Wiki. I should have turned around and gone faster. Maybe next time. Okay, I can't see anything. Can you see anything? I can't see anything. We're trying to go deep. Real deep. Okay, we got overheat on an engine. Go engines. Is this going to cause me to explode? Okay, so the fact that we've only got one overheating engine is very interesting. I was kind of expecting to have all of them overheating equally. We're coming in at 3 kilometers. I don't think this is fast enough. Are we going to reset this and... are we out of electric? No, we're not out of electric. It was just too much. Okay. Vehicle assembly. We need more SAS to hold ourselves forwards. Let's do it. F11 or F12 for this. So F12 shows the drag overlay. So it's not that one, but yes. Ballast at the back would be, I mean, even some fins at the back would probably do me a load of good, but that's it. Put some batteries at the bottom. There's a choice. That is actually a choice. I'm here now. I mean, what could go wrong? Let's stick another 9 on the end. See if there's any more to be done. Set orbit, but no, it's exactly it's the same orbit. Is it the same orbit? It looks like the same orbit. Okay, this must be the very outside of the sphere of influence. I do not know for certain, but it sure does look like it. 82 million meters, 82.7 million meters. Those points are very important. My mechanics teacher would be very disappointed. I've got to mention the points and the units. Straight down is needed. I think we're okay for the scraping one. And no, not me, mate. I just want to answer the question. Can we get less than 10 this time? I think 10's probably a good number actually. Ooh, can we do it? No, I didn't want to walk there. That's not what I wanted to focus on Kerbin. Do you mind? That went past. Sun, Moho, Eve, Gilly, Kerbin. The reason I wanted to focus was I wanted to bring this just inside the atmosphere. This is hard to do, especially when you're warping. Yeah, look at that. I went too far. I want like maximum heating, minimum effort. And I don't want to have to turn down my engines because that's just like a lot of effort. Whatever, that'll do. Periaps of 28. Well, let's go with that. Let's go. I think that's probably a maximum heating. I will go with that being maximum heating. And then we're going to warp here. Go. Oh, it takes so long. Maybe we do a save. Nah, we're all right. Wouldn't know for sure before I planned some part retrieval mission, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. I think we're just pushing the boundaries of our particular piece of knowledge, Monkey. This is something we do occasionally. We're like, would this work? What sort of shield does the capture drone need? Yeah. Faster! Alright, we're glowing red. Let's stop. I want things to be exploded. Like, if this doesn't work, you know we're going to Eve. Alright, this is it, right? You reckon F11? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Today I learnt a new thing. Did that break? No, okay. There was a moment there where this just wasn't changing. And I was like, oh, did the temperature overlay change it? I'm gonna say that actually, like those solar panels should have exploded by now. Look at them. Especially these ones here. Why haven't they exploded yet? Now the engines I was expecting to go, I wasn't trying to protect those engines at all in any way. Yeah, but Monkey, that's I think you might have misunderstood. Maybe because they're attached to a protected part. That could be it. That might be it. But it does still, in essence, give us more protection than just along the line of the code. Because according to the very word of the wiki, these should explode. These should be... Yeah, these should be exploding. There is no reason for them not to be. Yeah, now we're losing heat. Okay, well, let's do this then. Eve, set orbit. Hello. We're hot. Oh, it's so hot. There it is, all the way back there. We're going to use the same trick. Look, here's our periaps over here. Because Kerbin wasn't good enough, it turns out. Kerbin was not good enough. Hate these loud engines. I just wanted them because they were tiny. Little bit too far. Little bit too far. Right. If anything else is going to explode, if anything's going to cause us to explode, it should be this. Alright? I mean, these ones here, oh my gosh, I am so surprised they didn't explode. Yes, my heating is on normal. Let's go double check though, because we are in somewhere that I do mess around with. Is it in here? Yeah, no, everything's fine. Normax temp is unticked. Yeah, everything looks good. Orbit's good. Position, difficulty. Yeah, no, everything is as we expect it to be. I don't think I've ever touched this in my life. Global drag multiplier 8. Woof. I mean, this seems, yeah, all right. This all seems good. Seems normal to me, but like I said, I've never played with those ones, so I wouldn't know exactly. Something to play with at some point, though. Okay, look, there it is. There's a. I might be going in a little too deep. Like I kind of want to make it past my periaps, right? You know what I'm saying? This red line here could do with just go a little bit further. Or maybe not. Look at that turn down there. All right, I think we'll go with this one. Should we go with this one? Let's go with this one. Where am I landing? Or can I retrograde it and land on land? Yeah, something like that. Not that I'm expecting Jebediah to make it here. Let's be honest. Why I chose him. Not expecting anything here. Yeah, I feel. Wow, what is all this stuff here? Did I do this? Yeah, it looks like it. Nothing around Gilly. We really need to go make a Gilly base at some point. By far, the superior place to be making bases. Auto warp got me again. Well, I mean, I suppose technically not auto warp. That was me being impatient. Let's do it one more time. All right, last one before we actually head back to my career and actually go to Eve proper. Not that anything is landing on Eve in my actual playthrough. F12. Get back to what I actually know about. Set orbit. Hoppity. Oh, that was my guy. That was my actual hopping robot. Oh, I remember. That was great. I should really go back and check a whole bunch of these saves. I've got some really cool craft in some of these places. Just zoom out. There's a rocket over there. You can tell because you can hear it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 million meters. Ooh. Kilometers. I nearly messed up a question in my exam earlier by getting kilometers and meters mixed up. Thankfully, I caught the problem. I was like, no, I've got a bigger number than what I started with. But of course, I started with kilometers and got to meters. Why am I not focused on Eve? There we go. Which would be hilarious. Yeah, you can. Yeah, but there's one thing that's really well known: space. Everyone can hear everything. Where does Eve's atmosphere start? It's a little bit higher than. Oh, let's do that one. That was great. Oh look, and we land like near a crater. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. We believe it to be 90 kilometers. Is that what we believe it to be? Why won't it go there? Look how slow it's going. Let's change our view back. Is it because I selected something that's too close to the atmosphere? Oh no, Gilly. Oh no, Gilly. Oh no, Gilly. All right, Gilly's fine. To be fair, Gilly's got such a low gravity that it wouldn't really affect me. All right, orbital speed, surface speed, 4.2 kilometers. Oh wait, we should totally do this as well. Prograde M. We're gonna go faster, guys. Ooh, are we? Yeah, we're gonna go faster, which should mean I can go in, radial in. Yeah. So if I burn here, we might actually be able to stop us leaving. Yes, look at me getting faster. Okay, I don't think we're ever going to get faster than this. I'm nearly at 5 kilometers a second. I don't think I've ever seen an entry at 5 kilometers a second. We're really putting things to the test today. Really putting things to the test. Okay, we're about to... Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Do we just stop here? I'm worried about... Yeah, we're entered the atmosphere. But I said I was worried about it. I said I was worried about it, and I should have done a save. This is why Eve is so hard, right? This is... Ship does go boom boom. Unfortunately, when you are exploding in the upper atmosphere of Eve, it's not as cool as exploding in the upper atmosphere as anywhere else. One, because it's not as cool, so you burn up much quicker. But it'd be nice to have like several explosions. Yeah, I do know this. You're right. I do know this. $10 kilometers. All right, that's fine. Let's try it here this time. Warp here. Even now it doesn't go full warp. Why not? Why not full warp? If I press this though, it's gonna like totally auto warp cancel. Like, oh yes, surface reverse. Okay, I think the automatic systems helped out here. Okay, F11. Okay, engines are going. We expected the engines to go, though. That's fine. Look, even these upper ones have gone. Okay, so that was no fancy. What happened there? I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh yeah, F5. Not F5, F3. This is what I want to see. Okay, so we were expecting these, but look, the advanced inline stabilizer exploded, and that knocked me out from my thing. Okay. And that did get hot. Okay, well, let's go. I've got other questions now. Things like, what is the temperature sensitivity of... Go away. Temperature sensitivity of the SAS compared to the fuel tank. I was expecting the fuel tank to explode much sooner. Like, look at this, look at this. Okay, so that fuel tank is in here. 2,200, yeah, okay. And this one, 2,200. So why did the thing further away from the hot do it? And why didn't these explode? So these ones on the flat definitely didn't explode, right? Like, these ones here were fine. These extended ones were not. Yeah, but I think Cubic might be right when he was saying that maybe it's because these are attached to this protected part. I think he might be onto something there. I think he might be on coming somewhere soon. I'm sure there will be a further exploration of this. We will look into this at some other point. Yeah, that was really interesting, actually. That was really interesting. Steam Korea, let's get back to it. We got Eve missions and stuff like that underway. I say Eve, we are not landing on Eve. We are going to Eve type space, and then we are coming back. Offsetting it doesn't increase drag or heat. Yeah, I'm not sure, because I know it sure does affect your aerodynamics. So it's a bit hard to tell. Okay, so that one got taken care of. That's him coming home. That's something that happened. Did we take care of him? You did indeed present a question. There is some severe. I actually wouldn't mind digging through some. Oh yeah, all these. Digging through some game files at some point to find out what's going on. So we're actually looking at one of these. You. What is you? You is piece of rubbish, I believe. Maybe we will reclassify this as rubbish. Let's go reclassify it as junk. Oh yeah, this. I don't even know why this is showing up. It's a decoupler with a bunch of. Wait, let's get our camera relative to this. Locked. There we go. It's it's just a decoupler with a bunch of struts attached to it. Like, what is this guy? Yeah, there's some crazy. Let's get back to the space. You made contact with your Eve lander. Dude, yes. I didn't see that, but yes, cool. Amazingly cool. I wonder why that registers as a probe, not as a piece of trash. These are questions I have, yo. Okay, asteroid correction burn. Switch to that craft. Let's see what's going on here. We actually are somewhere in the background, rolling around, just doing their thing. We've got a crew that are on their way to go and find an asteroid to bring back and add to the ever-growing space casino. Because, do you guys remember that? We're still casinoing. Okay, so let's come out here. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh, look at that. We're very close, and there's the maneuver. Okay, there's the contact rather. Let's warp there. Who knows whether it's going to give us what we actually want or not. There's my maneuver node. Okay, that should be good. Slowing down. I don't like it. I don't think it's slowing down enough. Let's just slow it down here. 3 hours. I'm going to press that button, and it's going to take us a lot closer, hopefully. We then need to point ourselves in the right direction. Despite the fact that we have no data, no signal, and no comms network, we've got Kerbals on board for this very reason. I knew that we'd be out here in the middle of nowhere, and we would need to be able to point our spacecraft under its own power. If it can actually point under power, that would be great. Delete and close. Thank you very much. That is exactly for this burn here. We got a 4-minute wait though. It's quite some time to wait. Okay. What happens if I press this? Can we go within a minute? Like normally we are within a minute. So let's let that happen. Time warp complete. Brilliant. 56 seconds. 55. I actually want to go closer again. The good thing about the 50-second mark is if you press the 5 times warp accelerate, it just becomes 10 seconds. And 10 seconds is a lot easier to find the words to fill up. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So we're just burning in this direction. We got to change our orbit by about 300 meters per second. That should be relatively easy. I don't know at what point I want to clear this off. I am hoping that these just are going to match up nicely. They should do. There should be no particular issue here. It's just really making sure we stay within the center of the blue target here. But as we all know, the inadequacies of my human brain and reaction system are definitely going to mean that we need to do some slight differences when we get down to the finals. It's why all the robotic probes are doing so well in space exploration at the moment, because humans aren't doing it. Humans put the numbers in, but then the robots actually go ahead and do it. What we got here? 71 million meters. See if we can't bring that down to a much smaller number. 400 kilometers. All right, let's just slow. Oh, no. It turns out that is not the right way. So let's slam down another maneuver node, literally just beyond us, and see if we can't make that closer somehow. Just by going forward, literally just by going forwards. Okay, prograde. Let's just point prograde, roll that bad boy in there. I would like a very. Oh, look at this relative speed. Do I have 1.2? I do have 1.2 kilometers. Okay, that's fine. Of delta V. Okay, this is interesting. Definitely usable. We are bringing ourselves down in speed quite a lot here. 20. I don't know what's the closest approach. 15. I feel like that was close to the maximum there. Okay, we don't have a alarm that will go for the intercept, I don't think. Planetary transfer, apoapsis. No, all right, okay. So we're going to have to do a manual one. 119 days, 119, for 4 days exactly. That gives 32 minutes. Let's call it 30. Oh, hello, camera tools. Where did you come from? I don't want you. Why did you just suddenly pop up out of nowhere? Let's put you over there and we'll figure out how to deal with you later, because I've got a feeling it just took my alarm away from me when I pressed 0. Was it when I pressed the 0? I just wanted to go 30. Okay, yeah, look, it disappeared. Oh, I hate that. That's horrific. Asteroid. I can't spell approach, it turns out. I didn't realise. Arrival. Okay, let's go with that one. Okay, we got time to wait. That is good. So what would be your most ideal Kerbal? Well, obviously the amazing Twitch Zhongy Kerbal Kerbin. Yeah, that one. Kerman. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, no, my ideal Kerbal, like. Yeah, no, not Twitch Zhongy. He's a very special character for very special situations. I mean, like, just Twitchy Kerman really is a good name. Yeah, I am down for Twitchy Kerman. Eve correction, switch to. Are we actually going to get to Eve today? I think we might do. That'll be where we leave it. Okay, right, here we go. We got a little correction burn to make in how long? Correction burn to make in. Let's scroll out. Look at all these craft making their way over there. 24 days. Wow. Okay, let's go and point. Can we point at our maneuver node whilst also keeping our solar panels illuminated? Because, man, there's one thing that I do is I think I've got all my bases covered, all my directionalities covered with solar panels, and then I end up like pointing the engine directly at the sun or something silly like that. Cubics off food. Sorry, I didn't hear that, but yeah, cool. I say hear that, didn't see that. Like, internet chatting's really weird. We use language as if we are like physically talking to each other, but we're not. We're just typing stuff, right? We're almost like noveling at each other. Yeah, like I say, we talk as if we're. Oh yeah. Like, throw me in as Twitchy, mate. Throw me in as Twitchy Kerman. Well, 11 days is a time to wait here. 11 days is a time to wait. All right, let's do it. I mean, once again, it's not going at full warp. I don't know why. Like, does anybody know why the game doesn't like going at full warp? Is it actually part of a thing? Wow, I've just realised that this guy, he could at any moment lose connection, and we are done for. And that's my space telescope. Are these the best antenna I got? Thankfully, we've got a crew here. Are we going to arrive at Eve before the crew do? Is that a thing that we got to watch out for? I really hope that the crew arrive before this guy does, because I would particularly enjoy being able to control. Sorry, I just want to be able to see the difference between this and that angle. I would particularly enjoy being able to control this when we get to Eve with the pilots inside the vessel. I believe I used the capsule that enables me to do that. Oh, look at this coming up here. Okay, so the periapsis is going to come and meet the correct placement here. I'm just gonna eyeball it roughly. There's when you're going in for a planetary encounter, like, you do want to be pretty exact, but at this halfway point, you don't need to be super exact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll take that. 0.9. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So now that we've got that, I want to come along here. I want to add a maneuver, and now we need to find the point. That's going out. I want to come in. Okay. Did you guys see that being weird there? Maybe that's not the point to do it at. How about over here where we've got a cross? Let's add a maneuver and see what happens. I want to bring it back. Well, this is pretty rubbish. I definitely wanted this. I definitely thought this was going to work for the Kerbal one. There. Okay, we'll just take that one for now. And create an alarm. Maneuver. EVIC. Let's just call it EVIC setup because for those of you who are not aware, I have had this running issue with the Kerbal alarm clock where I'm trying to go to Eve quite often sends me down at 180 degrees out of phase, which it's really annoying. It's really annoying. So this time when it did it to me again, I decided that whatever, I'm just going to send my craft out, we're going to make them close and coplanar, and we're going to end up capturing in a different manner. We're just going to get close and then let our orbits drift back into sync afterwards. So hopefully that's what's going to happen here. And hopefully this guy can get there before the robot. But I wouldn't hold my breath on that particular subject. These guys don't have antennas. They don't need it. But they don't have it. That's a shame. That's a shame. Is it in here? Nope, it's not in there. That's some science. Okay. Okay, it's not a big problem, but I would have preferred to have decent antennas to be able to talk to people. Look, we got troubles. We got troubles. Like, there's my full comm network. Everything's just bypassing me. Like, what is this? Look, Moho. Connection out to Moho. That is a connection distance. Look at that. Like, with that connection distance, we can literally talk to anything in the inner solar system. That's nice. 27 seconds to go. 23, 20, 16, 15, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeaky chair, go. Oh yeah, poodle. It takes a while. It's all right. We just got a poodle to do. That's a normal, isn't it? Yeah. All I've done is burn normal and retrograde with this craft. There would have been a point where I could like Pythagoras my way into a nicer situation, but no. A less delta V intensive maneuver. I'm just gonna push my microphone stand. I'm sorry if this gets loud. Okay, there we go. Am I loud now? I never know. So since moving to university, I'm just like, this microphone seems a little close to me. I'm not sure if it's too close. So if I'm clipping out, I really would appreciate people letting me know. But it looks like I'm down in the lower yellows, so that's good. That's good. 2-minute burn. Oh man, and the thing is, we cannot speed this one up. We've tried it. It blew me up. There were problems, so we won't be doing that again. What's that over there? There's Jewel. There's Eve. Other side of the sun. Same side. It is actually same side of the sun for once. Okay, that's cool. No, it is other side of the sun. Look at that. Look at it. Well, how can I see this? Dear distant object enhancement mod. You suck. You don't. You do amazing stuff. But in very specific situations. We can do with better. We can do better. You can do better. I believe you. I believe. I mean, how hard? Well, it's probably very hard. But how hard can it be to figure out how far the sun rays come out and whether the planet's on this side or that? I'm sure there's a dot product involved somewhere. Okay, with good fuel economy in this craft, by the way. Taking the poodle definitely seemed to be a good one. I've got to remember though, especially when we're coming in to capture around Eve, that it's going to take a long time to make these burns. So, like, not remembering that will be a problem. Not remembering that will indeed be a problem. Okay, I'm just going to come along this white line on my nav ball here because I noticed that the maneuver node has moved very, very far off of that pink dot there. I'm gonna now let it drift back. It's gonna be a little bit of discrepancy here, but that's fine. That's fine. I can live with discrepancies. I've been saying for most of my life. Okay, let's spin this guy around. I do like the fact that rotation is almost completely separate from translation. It lets you pitch and roll without really offsetting your maneuver node too much. Yeah, something like that. That looks perfect to me. Coming in for the last 20 odd meters per second. I'm gonna drop that, and we're gonna watch this ascending node here. I assume the one of them's gonna reach 0 at some point. I'll take that. I'll take that. You see that little cluster of nodes over there? That's what I want. I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna add a maneuver node. So we definitely saw one last time where I went around like this. No, okay. Different this time. How about if we go there somewhere? Oh, it's not there somewhere. That's the problem. That is the same. Look, I've ended up pushing myself back out more, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So let's instead come down to about here and see if we can't mess about with this one a little bit. Not like that, we're not. So the problem there is that if I swing my maneuver node around, we end up not crossing Eve. I guess we are doing that weird one. We could do this. This is bad. This is very bad. This is all the bads. Yeah, okay. That is every bad. I guess we are. We had one set up going the other way when we were first playing around with a bunch of maneuvers. I wonder if. Okay, I was gonna just go ahead and do it, but you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit more tactful. I'm gonna bring my periaps down underneath like that, right? So there's no way that I don't have some form of encounter. And then on here, we're gonna add a maneuver again, and maybe now inwards, not outwards, inwards. So the other side of the encounter. Man, I really feel like it's here somewhere. Right, maybe we are doing this one then. Okay, let's clear that. Go back to this. All else fails, just go with the bone that you're given. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that. It's only 303. It's going to be a little bit tighter on the capture burn. Can Kerbal be named Major Tom Kerbal? I think, like you say, one word. I think. Okay. Oh, no, not cancel. Oh, what a bad button press. Oh man. Kerbal Eve. There we go. Why not? Add that alarm. Okay, so the Kerbal ones are getting there ahead of Evic. That's interesting. Hopefully they're like actually getting there ahead of them. Oh, we're also going to have an asteroid intercept ahead of that. Okay, these are good, yo. These are good. Let's just warp to the next one. If we watch this, yeah, nice. Still got all this fuel. All this fuel. Minmus and Kerbal, look, there they are. Oh, tiny little dots off in the distance. Love them. I love them. Okay, we've got 3, 2, 1 hour, 1 hour and a bit, or are we just going to cruise up to that last minute? I hope we're going to cruise up to that last minute. That would be cool. I'm watching these two numbers. Are they the same? Are they the same? I mean, they should be close to the same. 1, 0. Yeah, they're the same. Okay, cool. Brilliant. I will take that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, which way are we going? Are we going prograde? We're going retrograde? I can't remember. Let's have a look here. We are at our lowest point in our orbit. We are getting no closer to the sun today. That is it. That is the way we are going. Hopefully now we could just make this 330 meters per second. Shouldn't be a problem. 30 seconds until that burn. I'm just going to speed my way up to it because I've been waiting 30 seconds. Who's even got time to wait 30 seconds in their life? 3, 2, 1... Go. All right, beautiful. Still the poodle. It's a minimum. Oh, excuse me. It's quite a low thrust engine. It takes us a while to get there, but when we do get there, we are doing it super efficiently. Super efficiently. I'm a little bit worried about what happens when we drop these tanks. Like look at this clipping here. We might very well have a bit of explosions go down. Wait, which set of things is this? Okay, so that is there. We're going to have to drop these down here. I'm just noticing that my word that I'm looking for, my staging is a bit weird, but I suppose we probably are going to just go eat through all this fuel like this. Wow, I am popular with the spam today. Oh, wonder what's going on there. I mean, no one's actually going to be going there. It strikes me as the weirdest way of doing things. But I suppose it's one of those stupidity filters, right? Who clicks on random links on the internet? People who are vulnerable to scams. So it's like the emails with bad spelling and stuff like that. They're trying to filter out the people who can recognise bad spelling because they're the ones who know enough to not get scammed. This is a long burn, yo. It's a long burn. I mean, I'm all about the long burns. Look at my orbital speed. Relative to the sun, we are travelling 11 kilometres per second. That's just over Earth's escape velocity. 7 kilometers to get into orbit, 7 kilometers a second to get into orbit, something like 10.5 to go and never come back again. Okay, 100 meters per second left to go. Let's switch over to the map view here. It's a little bit busy. But I think we should be fine. 70 meters now. Exactly 70. Nice. 69. Nice. Pushing through this. We're coming down to the 50. I think right now is the point where I say no. And we're going to watch these numbers. Can we watch that? Who put all this comm network stuff everywhere? There we go. 1 million kilometers to go. Coming down to smaller numbers. The real question, of course, is how close an approach can we take? Hovering over the cancel button. I don't want to get too close. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't want to be aero braking my way into Eve. That would be bad. Okay, now I'm going to click on Eve and be like, hey, how you doing? Can I see what this orbital pathway? Oh, you know what? That is equatorial. I'm going to take it. I will at least get within Gilly's orbit, if ideally interacting with Gilly, but you know, we'll just take Gilly's orbit. This is look at this approach, man. When you want equatorial, I'll give you equatorial. Okay, that's cool. Oh, look, and we're coming back a second time in case I mess it up the first. All right, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm going to set a maneuver. This is where we find out I don't have the Delta V. We've only got 7,000 delts left. Wow. Of course, most of that is not for this ship. We've got... do I actually want to be... polar? Do I want to be polar? So let's come back to the ship. Look, here we've got ourselves a... this is a lander. I've got a lander. Okay, that's not landing. That is not going to make it. Maybe that's for Gilly. But this guy here, this is a scanning satellite. And that almost definitely wants to end up equatorial if we can. So let's cancel this bad boy. Getting nice and close. Okay, there's an encounter. Then I want to do this. I want to add a maneuver, and we're going to just like bring it up and over. Is that too expensive here? Is that too? No, that's 100 meters per second. I'll take that. I will take that. We could probably do a little bit better. Ooh. That directly over the pole? That looks like it's directly over the pole. I will take that. We will put ourselves into a nice polar orbit. I say that. Is this actually the robot's job? I think this might be the robot's job. Cancel. Abort. 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 We will do this with the robot. Yeah. Abort. Let's just come back just a little bit because I do like that close approach. We're definitely going to take that close approach. Not quite that close though. We know no lower than 90. I think I'm going to come in at about 200, 300, 416. Yeah, sounds great. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. How to maneuver? Lots of thoughts just to end up back where we were, and then we're gonna. Whoop. Okay, that is a good. That is a good. I'm just going to go with that. Kerbal capture Eve. Should really be Eve capture, but that's good. Okay, this is good. This is good. Asteroid arrival in 5. Evic set up in 20. Let's go have a look at the asteroid arrival. We need to space center, tracking station, not space center. Oh well, who doesn't like staring at the loading screen? I mean, really, if there's one thing I enjoy doing, it's dropping in and dropping out. I'm just gonna grab the asteroid. No, we're totally gonna make use of it. I was gonna be like, I'm just gonna grab the asteroid and we'll leave it there till next time, but no, that's not how it's gonna work. Okay, down at the bottom of the list. Evic asteroid, there we go. You know, I was talking about the loading screens. Here we are. This is it. This is the great watching of the circles. I am so about it. All right, we're in. We are ready to roll. Look for the asteroid. Where are you? I know you're around somewhere. There it is. We are 5 days, 2 hours. Is that about right? 5 days, 2 hours, and 40. Yeah, warp to next. Surface target. Retrograde. Oh, sounds like someone fell over outside my door. Okay. Can we see? We're not going to be able to see an asteroid. Look, there's Kerbin though. Oh, is that it? Asteroid TNB 425. Does that sound about right? TNB 425. That sounds perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Close. Ooh. That's fast, yo. That's fast. How far away is it? It doesn't actually tell me at the moment. I'm going to set up a closer approach. At least I thought I was. Okay, slowly but surely we are getting that closer approach going. I don't know how much closer I want to get it down. Like, obviously, I still want to be heading towards it with some speed because we got distance to travel. We got distance to travel. It says only a minute though, so I mean, it feels like it might take me a minute to scrabble the speed off of this. It's over there still. It is definitely still over there. We are trying pretty hard to get close. The time is indeed ticking down, so it's going to be a thing. It's going to be one of these situations where we find out which one actually happens first. Do we pass our point of closest approach, or do I actually manage to scrub the speed that we have here? Looks like I might be able to scrub the speed. It looks like that might indeed be a thing that we're doing. To the point where I'm now going to stop. And like maybe warp closer. I say that there is no need to warp closer. No need at all. Less than a minute to go. 40 odd seconds. I'm gonna once again start burning in a sideways direction. Look at these numbers drop really fast. Really fast. That's cool. I really like the separation to drop down faster than the relative speed. But you know, whatever. I mean, is half of this actually because our descending node is a bit off? That could be the case. That could be the case. Of course, you can only make descending nodes perfect when you are on the same plane. You don't have to be coplanar, but you do currently have to be like diving through, up or down through it, and that is the descending node. Obviously, that's what it means. Is your orbit is going up and through, or down and through, whichever way. The orbit. I've like this. Is this good? Is this good? There should be an asteroid. Look, where's it gone? There it is. We are actually and definitely passing it by. Poodles, man, poodles. Then yes, that might be an expletive. I'm not sure. Poodles. Okay, there was the point of passage. Kind of annoying that we're now ripping past it. I was worried that we'd crash into it. I was worried that we'd actually correct our direction way before we ended up ripping past it, and now we've ripped past it pretty far. We're busy making this one better though. Okay, we got intersect again. I don't know what's going on with these intersection nodes. They're a bit all over the shop. They are a bit all over the place, which is a little weird because we're just trying to make ourselves point towards it right now. I will not be waiting 1 year and 52 days to encounter. That's not going to happen. What is going to happen is we're going to start drifting back towards it shortly. Okay, slowly as I push round, you can see we kind of settled down. That's because this one is starting to make its way back towards it. So that should be a better collision. Or encounter, I suppose. Let's not use the C word, right? Let's not use the C word. I do, however, want to walk there. So I've got this selected as a target. Why am I not being shown the outline for it? Turns out that's a very handy thing to have, is that little outline. Let you know how far away from the stuff you are. Oh, am I going to do it again? I might do it again. This rock is a lot smaller than I thought it was. Okay. A lot smaller than I thought it was. Hence why I'm going past it so quickly. I like the word hence. It happens a lot. You successfully changed the name now. Great. You have dilemma. You have one Kerbal short. I mean, how opposed to cheating are you? You could totally launch a Kerbal, use the Alt F12 to set a rendezvous with the craft you want him to be in, and then just fly him the rest of the way, and boom, you got an extra Kerbal in there. Okay, we're coming in at 4.6 kilometers per second. Is this thing literally just going to like pop open on me, and I'm going to be like, oh no? I mean, maybe. Do we have any RCS? We don't have RCS. Do I have RCS in the tank? I always consider that a bit of a personal fail when I don't have RCS. Oh, there are RCS ports on there. They just don't go back and forth. Okay. They only go side to side. I always consider it a bit of a personal fail whenever I have RCS monoprop the fuel on board, but I don't have RCS ports. That's wasted space, you know. Wasted space. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so we should be able to target center of mass. Beautiful. And then if I free the pivot, we should be able to somewhere. There it is. There it is. Bring them together. Something like this. Come on, Mr. Pivot. Do me good. Can we lock pivot as we push? We're getting closer. Can you feel it? It's getting closer. Okay, we've picked up a bit of a wobble. Okay, does that look good? I think that looks good. All right, orbit. Where are we? Oh my gosh, we're trying to go to Kerbin. Set as target. Is it even? Can we even? So this looks to be a point of crossing. No, I wanted to add bring this in to see those. Great. Yeah, I'll take that. And then add a maneuver here. First off, keep that up and get coplanar. No, ascending node, so we want to go down. Four, three, two, something like that. Okay, there's a descending node 0. I'll take that one. And then if we add another maneuver here. All right, we'll just set this coplanar one up. We'll create an alarm maneuver. Asteroid Plane Man. Oh, there's a whole bunch of words together. Asteroid Plane Man. Let's switch to Evic. Evic's getting ready to go. Oh man, hopefully we're actually going to get some proper encounters at some point. It's been a lot of setup today, like a lot of setup today. I suppose that is the joy of Kerbal. Every now and then you're like, got stuff to do. Especially if you want to go interplanetary. Intergalactic. Oh, great. I'm going to have Beastie Boys stuck in my head all week now. Go back. Go back. Go back. I just want you to look at that little marker and then we should also then check the solar situation after we are looking at said marker. It's fine. That's good. Okay. And then go. Just meant a name, but no, I got a name. Say for crewmate 4. Okay, cool. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. There are definitely times in my Kerbal career, well, not so much in my career. I very rarely do this in careers, but in sandbox and stuff, where I'm just like, I've got a story to tell. I've got to cheat my way through it. It's been ages since I've told a good Kerbal story. I should probably get around to doing that. I'm almost certain I could tell a good Kerbal story here. Why did you cancel my auto warp and then leave it warping? What is up with that? Yeah, I'm not sure what story I'd want to tell, though. I've been meaning for some time to tell the story of the junk collectors. The people that go around and pick up all the various booster stages and stuff. I feel like there's a real gritty, nobody cares about me, but without me, the universe would be destroyed. Don't they know I'm the only one that keeps the place safe? Oh, hey, Zedtech, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Again, man. Good to see you. We are headed to Eve. We're headed to Eve. Hence the late running stream, because you don't get to Eve in a day. It turns out. 20. Let's go a little bit faster than that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a long burn. Now the real question is this guy going to end up taking less time to get to Eve than the other guys did? They've kind of been swapping back and forth in position for a little bit now. Oh man, what? Where's my Eve encounter? Oh, there it was. There it was. I blew past it. How are your interesting biological creatures doing? I'm doing very well, thank you, mate. As I've been telling everybody, I've finished my last exam of my semester this week. That obviously means I've got a whole nother 4 months of another semester. So this one was kind of like just going through the stuff and making sure we knew what we knew. And this spring and onwards, we're going to be doing like electrical fields and how to program your computer to search through various databases. Okay, this guy I wanted to be equatorial. And I mean, can I do that here? If I point upwards now, does that actually swing me around, or do I just? I think I'm just going to do it here. It's safer to just do it here. I think anyway. Can I interact with this one? I'll come and look in here. Oh, does it actually want to go underneath? I'm clicking a lot. I don't know what just happened there. Add maneuver. Drag one up or down. I don't care which way. Pick a direction. Okay, that 300. I mean, can anybody remember what it is we're supposed to set it up to? It's like 150, something like that. Okay, like that. We will take that, and then we add this maneuver, and we close it off. Okay, that's it. That's my maneuvers, right? That should be everything we wanted to do around Eve. As long as I can keep this periapse from crashing into the surface of the planet, we should be fine. I need to now curb into Dres. Ah, no, we're just going to ignore that one. We're totally just going to ignore that one. Evic. We'll call it capture. Okay, Kerbal capture. That's good. That's good. Kerbal capture. You tell the computer what to do, and then it doesn't argue back, and it does its job. I mean, there are. It's how to word the telling what to do it to good. Yeah. You see the problems. Got to use your words in the way the computer can Why? Crashing it again. I don't know what just happened there, but that is not something I want to put up with. What just happened there? This thing, like, totally exploded. I actually have crashed my game. All right, cool. Wow. All right, that's a thing. Let's do it. I'm willing to go back in. You guys willing to hang around for a few minutes or so? Kerbal or not? Let's make it a thing. I like that. What do you mean? You just talk to it? I tried to talk to. Cancel that. I try to talk to my computer games a lot. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Very sad if it's destroyed my craft. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out in a little bit. I've got a feeling that its last save point would be when I left, right? When I changed from one craft to the other. I've only just noticed this little picture of Kerbal in his reflection there. I've been watching this intro for like ever. This like loading screen, and that's the first time I noticed that. That's really good. Like, unlike this monster here, 2 eyes, om nom, not yeah, no. Alright, Kerbin, Moon. I'm now like, what's going on in the background of all these pictures? Okay, that's just a landing. That's just a craft. Might actually be the Kerbin side one. Kerbin side KSC. This is Juna. I think everybody's landed an Ares one on Juna at some point or other. I know I sure have. I know I sure have. Oh, come on, let me in the game. Let me in. We're just gonna look at this picture of a plane on Juna for a little bit. You're not sure, but those buildings were not in the correct positions in that image, was it not? I will double check that next time I load the game. The only reason I was saying I think it's Kerbin size because it had like extra roads and stuff coming off of it. Cowboynaut. I think it's Cowboynaut, right? That's how you say it, Cowboynaut. Okay. Everybody ready to watch the sadness? Eve return ship. This was the guy. Is he one piece or is he several pieces? Okay, so far so good. Somehow it broke here, in between these two. I don't know what happened. I want to know what happened. I'm just going to go with Kraken for now. Just going to go with Kraken for now. Wait, start burning 3,000... What? Yes. Okay, we'll take it. I think that's fine. I'm just looking over. It's literally just going inside Kerbin. Okay, let's do it. Full warp on the auto warp. Oh my god, we've been complaining about it all stream. It does it. Yeah, there's the same things in chat. I'm amazed. Absolutely amazed. I think I should be able to just point retrograde, and then by the time we get round there, little Eve. So we're going to watch Eve. Eve's going to do one circle, because you can see I've got a big circle to go through, and Eve's got a small circle to go through. It's one of Kepler's laws, you know. Two objects pass out the same area. So in the time it takes Eve to do this, there'd be another guy making a smaller triangle further out. It's all about the size of the triangle. Was Kepler Dutch? I can't remember. I'm going to say Dutchman came up with that. So, funny story about Kepler. You might have heard about Huygens. He had himself an observatory. He was doing all sorts of stuff. And Huygens died, right? Huygens died. Kepler, in one of the first cases of industrial espionage, stole all of Huygens' data and ran off with it, which I didn't think I was going to be learning one day. That's a thing, and that's why Kepler managed to sort out all his laws and stuff. You know, managed to do the astrophysics that he did, because he stole it all off of Huygens. Huygens, particularly known for I think it was Saturn. I can't remember. You got to alarm super close. Yeah, we're good. We're good. They're within a couple of hours of each other, but I think we're fine. I hope we're fine. But there he is. That's Evic. And here we go. All right, let's focus view on... I actually wanted Eve, but okay. Woo! Well, this is it, guys. We are here to do a 7-minute burn. 7 minutes. Ideally without dropping our periaps too far. 7 But thankfully, 7 is a long way away from the other guy. Which is what I was most worried about, was the fact that that we might end up having to do... Why is it auto warp cancelled? I kind of don't like it. I'm just going to bring everything down. Don't like an auto warp cancelled. That's not what I'm about. Looks like we get to do a stage at some point as well. That's pretty good. 4, 3, 2. Okay, here we go. Nice. We've got a first hop. I have a feeling that Evic is going to just whip its way through. I've got a feeling that we are not going to make the burn that we are expecting to make. Let's press M. Let's look around. It's a big planet, guys. It's a big planet. We definitely should have watched this as we were dropping in, but here we are. So end body problem. Why is the end body problem such a problem? Because there's so many interacting things that we don't know how to make them all work together on the same calculation. So you have to deal with them individually, each pair individually. That is in essence why. Roll forth the quantum computers, where we can deal with a whole bunch of stuff at once, and we'll end up with loads of algorithms that at some point, but yeah, let's do it. I'm going to take your advice to burn, Landstrider. I think that is a good plan. I think you have got it. When quantum computers can come along and do several things at once, then maybe the end body problem won't become such a problem, because we're literally going to have to rewrite maths and stuff like that. At least some physics, because this is a whole set of stuff that we do discretely. That the universe doesn't do anything discretely. It doesn't do anything in single little chunks. So where is, somewhere out there, in 2 minutes' time, this guy? No, Evic probe. This guy. Thankfully, this burn, for those of you who are not aware, is just the one that's going to try and put this guy into a polar as opposed to an equatorial orbit. So it shouldn't actually be too much of a problem that we've got. Some problems, yeah. I capture, then which? Oh, then switch. I mean, we're just gonna go now. We're just gonna go now. Ooh, ready to drop. What is this? 2, 1. Oh, we're gonna get krakened. I knew it. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I've managed to crash it a couple of times now. What a great... I'm actually going to load back in. I will see you guys next time when we're going to resolve this. It's late. We've got some... That's really a Kraken be danged. Kraken be danged. We all know what the problem is. It's my horrific part clipping. But yeah, maybe a high capture and then let Evic do its thing. Almost certain that it's got something to do with being so far away from Kerbin as well. Whilst we're around Kerbin, we had some good solid numbers, right? Good solid numbers. What if we had AI-powered physics? At the moment, it would be the same, just faster. Yeah, I'm fairly sure if we just set the computers doing physics, it would be exactly the same as us working out physics by hand, but many times faster. Because we come up with the physics, right? That's the thing. The thing to remember is physics is an explanation of, not the thing itself. I find a lot of people miss that point. It happens a lot in university, actually. We're like, well, why is this a thing? And they're like, look at this mathematics. That's why. It's like, that doesn't really explain it. That describes it. Maybe rethink the future design. No clipping on part. Yeah, I didn't actually think the clipping was that bad, but obviously coming in to look at it since. But yeah, I think you're right with the let's just burn. If I do stability assist and we burn that way. Oh, wait, how high in orbit are we in actually? Oh, or this could be totally the wrong place. Leave anyway and come back. In-game AI just decides what's the most reasonable thing that happens. I mean, that would be like if we had like a pattern recognizer AI that we basically just feed a whole bunch of physics simulations into, and then it does its neural net magic, and we get a bunch of predictions at the end. Then maybe that would be better. I'm not sure how much better, but it would be better. Unfortunately, I'm not. Another 3's the person you got to talk to for neural networks. He's been poking at them recently. I wonder how he's doing. Actually, I know he had a thing. Okay, let's get round to Eve, and then we'll do a save inside Eve's sphere of influence. Because then when we crash it, we can go back anyway. Maybe quick save. Literally, as I'm saying it, Landstrider's type. Yeah, wonderful. Watch me forget to do it anyway. Oh, you know, I was nearly gonna end, but I really want to get these guys in captured around Eve before I finish. Like, I really do. I'm wondering how much more Delta V it's going to cost me capturing. You still don't have your account back. I thought you had, mate. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so man, I mean, look at this. This is where you can see it happening. And these bottom ones are gonna get twisted off. I hate when it says that. Auto time warp cancelled. Even though we've got ages to go yet. Oh, can I actually focus on Eve? No, we're not allowed to focus on Eve. How about Gilly instead? Can I just click on it? Okay, well, let's let it roll. I love watching these lines get closer to each other. Boop. One of my favourite things. Do we do the capture here? Well, we're gonna do the save here anyway. Quick saving, beautiful. We could totally just capture. No, we need to get down to periaps to capture properly. Yeah, it's the other. It really is the other one that doesn't really matter whether it captures or not. It doesn't really matter if it happens immediately or not. Sorry, that's why I got the word capture on the brain. Okay, close this. Are we doing okay? I think we are doing okay. I just want to point roughly at this direction. I'm a little bit worried. I'm just a little bit worried. We've had problems, so I'm just a little bit worried. Let's throttle up here and see how it goes. No Kraken so far. I'm just going to leave it on this stability assist. I mean, if all else fails, I turn that off. But we'll see how this goes. Start burning 40 seconds. Bah. Let's actually make sure my periaps is going up. I suppose that makes sense. We are a little bit off of center here. Okay, that's fine. I will take it. I suppose I should have waited those extra 30 odd seconds, but here we go. 7-minute burn. I did F5 already, thank you. Discord still isn't responding. Oh, interesting. All right, well, we might have to. One more. Oh, hit those double digits on the like. Maybe. Okay, 43, 40. I think I'm going to stop save and yeah, just stop and save before I do my stage. We all see big problems here. There are big problems to be seen. 0. Okay. 0 in there. Spin up. Is spinning up gonna help? I don't know. Gonna try it. I'll take it. I will take it. It's not what I wanted, but 2,000 delts. Oh, I don't know. We've got 1,000 delts to capture. Let's try an F9. Let's see what we can do with it. It's just they're not responding, which is the biggest issue. Yeah, that's annoying. Everybody else got their stuff back. Everyone else got it. I thought I saved it just before we did the thing. That's it. I pressed F5, didn't I? Oh well. Get down there. I would almost certain I pressed F5 before I did the thing. Let's press F5 here instead. Quick save. Every step, every stage, every step, every moment. Yeah, that's real rubbish. I wonder why another 3 and subs got theirs back so quickly. And they're not responding to yours. Is there a way of getting an engineer out and removing stuff? Should we try that? I might try that next. Oh, I've only got 9 on my side. Oh, the 10th light. Okay. So, I mean, we're gonna keep trying because I really want this to succeed. And we're burning early enough that we can try some crazy things. Once this is gone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, stop. Quick save. Bam, the words appeared. By 51% of Discord and fire the guy who hasn't responded. That sounds like a plan, mate. That sounds like a strong plan. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stage. If anything, that's worse. Okay, let's see if we can get Bill to remove a decoupler or two. Can we just remove the stuff? Okay, Bill's out. Oh, he's all the way down here as well. Okay, that's good. If I go this one, due to radial attachment, we'll just kind of like... No, alright. That is most unfortunate. This as well. Oh, is there somewhere I can put these? No. We're just gonna end up with a whole bunch of stuff floating around here. I want as minimal I want the minimal as possible things doing stuff. I mean, it highlights. The others tell me no because radial attachments, but these don't tell me no because parts. Okay. I mean, I could just try. Oh, look, that part's still there. Bam! Engineers for the win! Space junk be danged. Decouple them one at a time was a good choice. So I think what it was the space tape. I don't want to come down and say for definite, but I think it was the space tape. Yeah, if that hadn't worked, I definitely would have tried your idea next, Landstrider. Like, totally. Okay, is there any reason not to just point point retrograde now? Look at all these parts. I might break my own rule and get rid of all these parts. Oh, they have just disappeared. What happens if I have a look at some... Yeah, look at this. I might just get rid of those parts. Because they're off to deep space and probably never coming back, right? Oh, that worked incredibly well, actually. I'm more than a little bit surprised how well that went. Would not blame you. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I think that's... You know, I am very much playing this for fun, right? But I feel like space junk is part of the fun. You know they're going to come back to Kerbal and destroy the comm satellite. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all. It really is a scanning satellite here. I probably should have put it into a polar one. Oh well. Well. We do have a second one. Though, honestly, that second one... Oh no, it's still like 2 hours away. That's good. I thought it was 2 minutes, not 2 hours. Okay, cool. Woo! That's actually better than I thought it would be. Let's just hit retrograde. Just keep on burning. Might even stop that at this point because we're close enough to periaps for me to be like, yeah, that's good enough now. I mean, really, that's a capture. Do we agree that that is a capture? We don't need to get that close. I've got a close to thing. I've got a far away. Okay, I think I'm good with that one. Let's switch to. We're gonna call that one if you were in hardcore like you, I would demand the launch of deorbiter drones capable of reaching the targets. I mean, yeah, this is true. I probably should set something up for him, right? Okay, I have connection. Okay, this is good. This is good. I was kind of expecting not to. We're coming in basically on the right line here. I don't want to go retrograde. I want to go normal. I'm normal. Okay, here we go. Or I could just stage. No! Oh, I should have pressed. Oh. Hello? I'm like, I'll just exit the game. Not exit. Oh. I am genuinely confused about what just happened. Hey, I am not above just crashing this game when I want to, but I did not want to that time. I wanted to press escape and leave to the menu. It was a convenient. It was actually a very convenient crash. I just wish I was the person who had done it. Have I discovered? Have I discovered something here? I did slam that escape button the moment something happened. Like, don't get me wrong. I was like, no, what am I going to do? But it didn't even bring the menu up. Yeah, interesting. Oh, I hate these loading screens. So much so that I've got nothing else to talk about apart from my pure burning hatred for them. Alright, there's not much left to do until I've hit all the objectives that I wanted to here. Or we can just sit and listen to the birds. Do you guys like birds? I like birds. It's one of the things that I kind of miss moving into the city like I have. Oh, look at all these. We'll deal with those at some point. We will deal with those, even if I'm just like, eh. Evic Probe? Is it this one? Are you the one? You look like you're the one. Birds are not real. I mean, I agree, but they did send a lot of drones to my old place. There were a lot of drones at my old place. Yeah. Up here as I am on the 9th floor above the city, I see a lot of pigeons and I see a lot of crows. They're all right, don't get me wrong, as birds go. I'm particularly fond of crows. I feel like crows are one of the few animals out there that you can actually befriend as opposed to, trick into liking you for food. Crows are smart, man. They're not just like, oh, look at me, I can figure out how to use tools. I mean, they are like socially smart. Okay, here we go. Let's set ourselves up for a nice polar orbit here. I'm tempted just to do the burn here. Can we focus on Eve? Yes, like this. Thank you. I'm just gonna do. Oh no, let's do it right. Let's do it right. 30, 20s, 10s. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4. Again, 3, 2, 1. 2-second burn. Go. Okay, looking good. Power ups of 160. That's pretty good as well. Can I drag this to get... Yeah, like that. Okay, Apoap's 180, Periap's 160. I like that. I am fond of it. More importantly, I am fond of our full direct connection to the Space Center. That could have been so much worse. So much worse. 1,495 delts. We got the best part of 7,000. Like, this guy could come home if we wanted it to. I don't want it to, but it could do. Well, I did get full. Well, technically the stream should have ended ages ago. But that's fine. Crows followed armies into battle because they know that wherever there is a large group of humans heading in the same direction, there will be a large number of corpses they can eat soon after. I believe it. Crows, man. Crows. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. They know. Why am I spinning? I got no problem with spinning. I didn't really want to. Okay, so where's the pole of Eve? Is that the South Pole over there? That's the. Oh look, you can see all the radial lines coming in. South Pole is somewhere over there. It's one of the few issues I've got with Kerbal's handling of planets is the poles are just messed up, man. just messed up. Bots making you do it. It's crazy, right? Why? Like, who has suddenly decided that this method of YouTube bots is the way forward? Like, they cannot be hitting any targets. Like, it's not a clickable link, so the people who are normally targets of these scams are not going to be like copy and pasting this thing. Yeah, I'm mildly confused by the whole process. I kind of want to do it myself just to see what they're about. Don't do it. No, nobody do it. If you're listening to me going, I wonder, just don't. Just don't. Okay, should be getting into a nice one about now. I will take that. I will take that with a big bag of chips. All right, cool. Does one do the thing that I want it to do? No, let's edit some action groups. Let's come into custom one. Go, you guys, all of you. Extend so. Oh, I've only got the one button. I can't toggle it. It only goes out. I mean, I kind of knew this. Let's end camera. Are we ready for this? Look at all the solar panels. I'm glad that there is not same vessel interaction here. I guess we're just gonna start scan. I've still got all the electric charge. That's nice. That's nice. Celestial body, Eve. There we go. That's our first data from Eve. Little bit of a round of applause, everybody. I think that's great. That's it. That's what we're here for. We're now doing the low density terrain, low resolution terrain. Okay, great. That's good. That's good. And I think with that, finally, I am going to say thank you very much for joining for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we've got to Eve. Look at it. Look at it, guys. We've got to Eve. Next time, I'm going to deploy this scanning satellite, try and maybe get it into some sort of equatorial orbit. We're going to land this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Let's aim camera. We're going to land this guy. It's got a parachute. It should have. Oh, it's not got a heat shield, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, so I will see you then. Well, we're gonna thank you very much for the words of encouragement in the chat. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, I will see you guys next week, where we're probably not going to have a 3-hour stream. I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye. Oh, how's that for a thumbnail?